I'm rolling.
Ready? We noticed when we were coming here today that there was the International School of Cambodia. They seem to still be open. Do you know why?
Which one?
It was the International School of Cambodia. There was a school that was still in session in Siem Reap.
Oh.
Do you know why that one's open and all the other ones are closed?
This is called EV71, something like that. Yeah, I forgot that word, but anyway, 71 is the name of the disease. So, the ministries of health informed to the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister decided immediately to close all the state schools in Cambodia. I mean the state school. And the private schools, for example, like the national school in Siem Reap, still open because the parent pay a lot of money. And some schools, they don't respect the Cambodian law because it's different. The education in the private school and education in the state schools is completely different. The quality also different. So that is why most of the school, the private schools, still open. They don't concern very much about what the Prime Minister say. Yeah, they still going on about the school because the parents pay a lot of money. The state school, it's okay, they can close it, no problem. This is about the disease, EV71, I think. I forgot this word, but EV71, yeah.
What are some of the, after the Khmer Rouge,
Yeah.
and some of that, what is some ways that the government still, what does the government still need to work on to get Cambodia, make it better, make it less poverty?
Oh, it's a long story. The Khmer Rouge ended in 1975. Yeah, 7 January 1975. During Khmer Rouge, there was 3 years, 8 months and 20 days. Yeah, so they kill a lot of people in that time. Almost 2 million people were killed by the Khmer Rouge. And then when the Khmer Rouge ended in 1979, everything is start from zero. During that time, what I remember, the people didn't use the money. They buy something, they exchange something. You know what I mean, yeah? The exchange. For example, you want my shirt, I want your sunglasses, and then we can exchange it. Even during Khmer Rule also, till 1991, yeah. During that time, 79 till 1991, Cambodia we call year zero. Everything is empty. Everything we start from zero. Until 1991, United Nations came to Cambodia. And then they spent billion US dollar for election. Yeah, for election. So during that time, Cambodia government they see a lot of money that American we call United Nations. Yeah, they spend a lot of money in Cambodia, and people start from zero, and then when they see money is a lot of money, and then the corruption is start from there till today. Yeah, the corruption, big corruption in Cambodia. Yeah. What I remember, 138 countries in the world. Cambodia is number 138 countries. The worst corruption in Cambodia. We have we call anti-corruption unit. You know that, right? Anti-corruption unit in Cambodia. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Still corruption. Yeah?
What are some of the things that are corrupting in the school system?
About the corruption in the school system, in the state school, the people, I mean the teacher and the student, teacher, they have very low salary, yeah. If they teach, let's say, if they teach in primary school and less salary, little salary, and if they teach a bit higher, like high school, is more salary, yeah. If the teacher, they get, let's say they graduate bachelor degree, so they can get maybe $80 per month, yeah, and still not enough. They teach inside the school, and the part-time they teach the student who want better, like physics, like maths, like Khmer literature, so they have to teach outside the school, I mean part-time, yeah, so they pay money, let's say $5 or $7 per month, due to the teacher. They want a little bit better of these subjects like mathematics, physics, and Khmer, yeah. So when the student, they back to the school, and then the teacher know that, oh, this student, they come to teach, they come to study with me, so they give more score. So the student who cannot study with the teacher outside the school, so even they study very hard, good students still get very low score. Not many like the student who can afford to study part-time with teacher outside. I mean, not in the school, outside. Yeah, like the school finish at 11 o'clock, so 12 or 1 they can study outside, and then they come back. It's like they meet the teacher again, but the teacher, when do the exam, they give more score. For example, yeah, like grade 8, we pay them, we give them the money, and some students, they use this money. We told them, please use this money to study, yeah, for studying what we call extra tuition, yeah, the extra tuition. And most students, they don't want to study. Yeah, that is why now I think about 10 students falls the exam. So they have to resit, they have to study a summer school, yeah, and then when ready, so they do the exam, but 100% they pass the second exam. Yeah.
If you could change something, if you could just say, this is what should be happening in the schools, what would some of the things be that you would want to change?
One thing first, we have to give more salary. Everything will stop. Yeah? Everything will stop. And the second, we have to strict with all the teachers, and the quality is really better. I used to work in a hospital for 11 years in Phnom Penh, yeah? The Swiss doctor, he pays very good salaries. And if he know one person, nurse or doctor, take even 100 real, and he dismissed. He dismissed. So no job. So about the school, if we pay good salaries, then everything better. Everything better. Yeah? This is what I said.
We have heard that the school had gotten a second grade teacher that didn't like to show up. He didn't come and then sarin fired him. Do you remember that? It's, you know the teacher we have now that teaches 1st and 2nd grade? She didn't used to teach 1st and 2nd grade, and she just taught 1st grade, right?
I don't remember this.
Okay, then we don't worry about it.
Oh, ask me, can maybe.
The teacher that Sarin had fired. Yeah.
A man or a woman?
Man. He said that the Spittler school has too many rules, and so Sarin let him go. Do you remember that?
I didn't remember. There are many teachers that suddenly he's a bit strict and then they just left. They go to work in other places.
They don't like the rules of the Spittler school rules?
Yeah, some people, some teacher, they said that in 2005 we pay them, I don't know, maybe 30 or 60 US dollars. Yeah, so it's really little money. I think maybe about 5 teachers, they left the school because they pay very little money. And then some teacher, they go to work in the hotel or in restaurant, or they find another jobs in the town. And then new teacher comes, like sometimes new teacher, yeah.
Do we pay better now?
Yes, for better. Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're a little bit better now.
Yeah, it's better. It's compared to the salary in the government teacher, a bit higher. A bit higher, yeah. It's not much, yeah, but
not as much as you would like to give, but it's more than what the government gives.
Yeah, it's more, yeah, it's more, yeah.
Why are you leaving Cambodia again? Tell us again.
Why I leave Cambodia? I see so many things in Cambodia that I don't like. For example, it's like there's one thing that's corruption, yeah, that is I don't like. And also about the laws, yeah. For example, if I have money, I can do everything. Yeah, I can do everything. The law can change a good thing to bad thing to good thing. Yeah?
Can you give us an example?
It's like they have problem at in the countryside with the people, like in the land. They fighting with the company. And then the company, they took the land, and the people try to take the land back, and the owner of the land, they hire, a lawyer, expert lawyer, and the people who lost the land, the organization, they give them the free lawyer, and the lawyer that's not popular. I mean, not popular. So the owner of the land, the company owner of the land, they hire a bit high lawyer. So when they go to the courts, the people never win, always lose. Yeah. So in Cambodia, 3 laws, 1 person in charge. You know 3 law? If I remember, I think I remember, yeah. 1, judicial. You know judicial law? Executive law and legislative law, I think. Maybe. Yeah. 3 law is 1 person in charge. 1 person in charge. For example, like the Khmer courts, we call extra ordinary chamber of court. Something like that, yeah? So this court spent a lot of money, more than 200 million US dollar already. Just only 5 Khmer top leader. First one, the guy who in charge the S21, his name Deutsch. He was the head of the S21. Just only his case, Khmer court spent more than 100 US dollars. So what about 4 more people? The second cause, they need more money. They need more money. And a big corruption in this Khmer court. In this Khmer court. You see, it's fair. During 3 years, 8 months and 20 days, it's only 5 people in the prison. Where is the rest? Where are they? Where are they? For example, like I have the book. I have to say this word. You make interview with me. I have the book. You know what the Hun Sen did? Hun Sen did during the Khmer Rule. Now he's the Prime Minister of Cambodia. What did he do during the Khmer Rule time? Now he's the Prime Minister of Cambodia. I have that book. I will bring it to you. You can read it tomorrow. He was Khmer Rule Deputy Regimental Commander. Now he's Prime Minister of Cambodia. Prime Minister of Cambodia. In late 1978, he escaped to Vietnam with his friend, about 20 friends. They escaped to Vietnam, and Vietnam put them in the prison. I remember 24 days, and then they released them and sent them back in 1979. Send them back to Cambodia because these people, they know everywhere where the Khmer rule stay and live, because they was a Khmer rule. They escaped there, they know they lost, yeah? They escaped there, and then the Khmer rule, the Vietnamese government sent them back with thousands Vietnamese soldiers. They are volunteer, yeah? Volunteer. They come, and then the Vietnamese government install him, I mean the current Prime Minister. In 1979, he was the Minister of Foreign Affairs. How old is he? He born in 1951, and in 1979 he was the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and then till 1985, then he's become the Prime Minister. 1985, Prime Minister. First election, 1993, Prime Minister. Second Prime Minister. You know that? In Cambodia, we got two Prime Ministers at the same time. Two Prime Ministers at the same time. First election in 1993. First Prime Minister, Prince Norodom Ranariddh. He is the son of the King Senu. He's a leader of the Phun Sen Pai party. And then the second one is Hun Sen, the second Prime Minister. And then the second election, 1998, every 5 years, yeah, he's Prime Minister. And the third election, 2003, he's Prime Minister. The fourth election, 2008, he's Prime Minister. So, fifth election 2013 will be him again. Will be him again. No chance. No chance. So, you know, in the first election in 1993, two prime ministers, they didn't work well together. They didn't work well. It's like, for example, one mountain, two tigers. How can you work? One mountain, two tigers. Yeah? And then the second one, they made a coup, we call a coup d'etat, and kicked the first prime minister, Prince Ranariddh, from the power, and he put another person from the member of the Phun Sen Pai party to be a temporary prime minister for 1 year. Yeah? And then 1998 start election, so he know that, he know how to organize the election. Even we have a next NEC, National Election Committee. Who work there? All Cambodian People Party work there. Yeah? I say honestly, I never vote for them, for Cambodian People Party, but they always win. So election cheating, unfair, and corruption. Yeah? The election is not fair at all. Even we have the opposition parties, still they cannot help. Even the European Union cannot help. Now the leader of the opposition party, his name Sombrency, he live in Paris because he pulled out the post in Vietnam, and then they charge him 10 years or 15 years. Yeah. So I don't know when he returned to Cambodia. The election is coming soon, next year. So the election with the opposition party join, they will be said it's not fair. So they will find a solution to take him back. Otherwise, just only Cambodian People Party do election, people in the world don't help them. Yeah.
How do you think that system can be corrected or fixed? How do we fix it?
How do we fix it? You know, in Cambodia, we say that Democratic Party, yeah, Democratic Party, but it's not Democratic parties. People cannot walk on the street, yeah. They give 100 meters square of the land, 100 meters in Phnom Penh. So the people, if complain about government, please go there. Don't walk on the street. If you walk on the street, you will have the problem. For me, how to change Cambodia, for me, example, if they want me to work with the current government, if they give me 1 star, I said no, I don't want. So we can change. We have to send all the people to study abroad. Yeah? And when they have something in the brain, get more education from outside, so everything can change. A lot of my friends, I asked, do you want to work with the current government? They said no, wait until 5 years or 10 more years when the Hun Sen died, and then everything will change. If you work with the government, now, it means we join the corruption, we join bad things with him. You know, I worked as tourist guide about 7 years. I travel a lot in Asia, yeah, I travel a lot. In Thailand, I change already 3 passport to Thailand, yeah. I change already 3 passport. Sarin, he never go outside, yeah. He more rich than me. I'm so poor. I work, I cannot afford to buy a car. You see my motorbike since 2003 till today. I don't have money to buy a new motorbike. A new motorbike. How can I afford to buy a car? I cannot. Impossible. Yeah. Sudden, he can go outside. Everywhere he can, but I don't know. He should visit some country in the world. And then when he come back, everything can change. If I don't go, I think like people in here, everything better is been good. No need to change it. When I go to Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland, French, and I say, wow, like that, why my country is like that? It's so different, yeah? In Cambodia is no middle class, underneath and the tops, no middle class. You see how much the salary, I mean the people who work with the government, how much the salaries. They cannot afford to buy Lexus 2012. Where is money come from? I promise, if I work with the government 5 or 10 years, I can afford to buy that, I'm sure, but I don't want. My friend also want me to work with the government, but I say no. I have a brand, I have my brand, so I can see it's good or bad. If you give me 1 star, I don't take it. It's better. I wait a little bit more. I'm not old yet, yeah? So come back, maybe 10 more years or 15 years more, I can come back to Cambodia, I can see. Or I work with the government, everything can be changed. So we need to send the people to study abroad and then come back, and everything will change.
You think
You change the law to.
Do you think any of the Spittler kids would want to go outside and study abroad? Have you talked to any of those kids?
Oh no, I never thought about this, but I just push them go to school. We don't know in the future. Even me, example for me, I always take my example, explain to them. I don't know in the future. Now I meet Dutch girl. I meet Dutch girl. I don't even think, even dream. Now I meet Dutch girl. So please go to school, study. At least you finish the high school, and then you have the certificate, and then you can study later. If you don't get a high school certificate, how can you go to university? First, please go to school until you graduate 12th grade, and then you can get the back certificate, and then you can marry it, or you can have the kids, and then if you want to study university, you can go anytime. I always push them. Please go to school, please go. You don't know in the future. You don't know in the future. One boy study here, you know, we made interview with him. He, Paula. His father, his mother, so surprised. Yeah. Cast him, yeah. Just choose him, send him to expensive school. I don't know how much per year. $5,000 or $6,000 per year. I don't know, yeah. So I always push them. So one day can be changed. If you know somebody that they really have Cambodia, maybe you can choose send some Spitter kids, Spitter school kids to study abroad. That's very good. Then everything can change. I would like you to ask a question if you just talk to a dog, and then if you want to have a question about everything I can answer, yeah?
Yeah,
This is just a question.
I don't think I have any more questions. I think what I wanted was that, Shimon.
If you have any question, yeah, you can ask question.
So that's basically what we wanted to know. Is there anything else you want to add, though?
Yeah. Do you want to add anything else? Anything else that's on your mind, or?
It's with camera like this, and the things can be put somewhere in my body, but without this, maybe we sit in the car tomorrow and you have the question, and then you can ask.
Okay, no problem, that's great. That's perfect.
Yeah, you can ask me in the car.
1 second, please, 1 second, come back.
So, if you look at to the mountain there, the tree mountain that is where the Khmer took my father, my sibling, and the rest of the my villager or my neighborhood from my hometown. And in order to remove those people, they said that they want the people to move from the hometown to this mountain because they need people to work and also to produce some of the material that used for the for rice or fish. So they make basket weaving by hand, and those one we can use for loading something what those Khmer have been ordered them to make it. So I could not remember well of this happened, but due to my mother have been told me that this is the mountain where they killed my father, and also they killed the rest of the villager who had been relocated from there to here. And my mother had been told me that this is this is where they killed my father by beheaded. So the rest of those people, we have no idea why they kill and how they kill those people. That is some of information that we'd like to share with all of you. Yes. Yes. So this is three of them here. And after 1979, the relative at my hometown came over here, and they want to looking for some of the bones or scalp that been killed, but finally we cannot find those bones because they all gone because for 3-4 years, so it's not last much, so we don't have any evidence that left in here. But in 1979 they also found that many of the bone and then bring them to the temple, to the pagoda, to keep as the memorial, so people can come to pray and to say something to those spirits. So here could be one of the spiritual that people believe that the spirit's still here, and every day people can hear their voices asking people to help them. So that is what the people here heard almost every day until today. Still have those spirits still here. So they mean they not yet go to the different world. They still here. They still in here. They not yet reborn. So that is what the information that we quote from the villager who live in this area as well. Yes.
Did they ever find out or say why they were killed? Was there any reason that they gave?
So the reason that they killed those villagers mean they removed those people, and those people were educated people. So the reason that they kill is mean they kill the educated people in order to run the country very well, and they don't want to keep all the educated in this country. So that's how the people poor today, because the most educated people is already gone. So we have to re-establish. So the government today have done a great job that create or re-establish so many things to keep the country move forward and establish all the new civilization. And of course we still remember what Khmer have done to the people, but government today done such a good job that they can find all those document and educate to the young generation in this country. Yes.
Do you know how old your father and your sisters were when they came here?
My sibling is around 16 years old, and my father at those days he's around 45 years old. That year they kill him, because my father is a former soldier, so, and also educated man, so that's why they killed. Yeah, because my father also worked for the Lono government. I mean the 8th government before Khmer Rouge started and took power to the countries. Yeah. At those days I was 3 years old. 3 years old, I cannot remember much. So all this information we got from my mother, my grandmother, and relative who survived from that time. Yes. Mà dây chơi một khả năng tí mà dây. Chơi coi mình chơi chơi. Làm thoát chung nèo po. Hello. Hồn cá này. Đây là không đây à.
Itu bang kok. Tahu ya mek mak mestae.
Nhà lôi mà. Laman kubay.
Betul bemuk lima.
Kubay.
Bemroa. In ba mai thong men na ne.
Đây đấy, cuối cho mình cuối cho. Nhóm bếp su bằng ngọt nữa. Mà mai cuối mà. Cuối nào đó, cuối nào đó. It's my nephew. He's the oldest in the family of my oldest sister, and she was the second one. And all married. They all married in a very young age. 20, 21, 70, 18. And this is the oldest one. The oldest sister in her family. Also just got married last year. Yes. And their mothers now is not here. He's already in Thailand to find, some job to cover her living after ready for the rice. So that is what we call the extra job. And also that is the well that I've been donated to the community here. That is the well, see that? Yeah, that people here can use this water. I mean, better clean. Clean better. And this is the well that I collect some money from the travelers. So, and also we had some rebuild. So because lots of time people they don't know how to use. So broken break a lot a little bit. So here is where I was born. This is the place.
This is the place where I was born here. And you know, it changed a little bit that I could not remember well. So after I was born here, I living with my grandmom and my house here. When I was a boy, I saw it's big. But during the Khmer time, they burned my house. They burned this house and then gone, and then we just found some pieces of those big house and we can rebuild. So this is the new one that my sister find some of the money to build her house. Yeah. So I come to my house, I come to my hometown. I feel sad that I could not make anything different because of the finances, and even the government did not take any action here because here look at very remote area, and the government is they interesting more in the close to the eyes. Here is a bit far, and the system hygienic is not good in here. They don't have their own happy room or toilet. They go to the bush. But in the last 10 years, during the NGO, non-government organization, came over here, they also give some donation to some of the poorest family to build the toilet. So now they know they have some toilet here. But it's not most of them. It's about 80% still no toilet in this area. So sanitation in here is very poor compared to the other, and they're living like this for the whole their lifetime without WC, without toilet, and they are make very low income a year, and the majority people here after the rise, after the rainy time, they go to town to find some job, add to the extra income to make the life better. That is what you can see. And over there is my aunt, my sister aunt. So this is what the relative on my mother. Relative on my mother.
Are most of your siblings still around here?
Most of them here.
Most of them here.
But my own sibling, only one sibling here. I mean the older sister here. But the rest they already moved to town in about 10 miles away from here. Because when they come back, they don't have lands here. All the land was been took by other family. We don't have lands here, so they find a little bit of money. They buy the lands in town, and very small piece of land. Better because they come here, they cannot have any land. They cannot take land back.
All is took by someone. Yes. So they mean, but all of them was born here. All of my siblings was born here. My father was born in another district, but met with my mother. My mother was born in here. Yes, and my sibling was born here. Two of my sisters also died here as well in this community, in this village. So this village called Anchan village, located about 10 miles away from Sisapun provincial town, and name of the province called Banteay Meanchey province. It's about 20 miles away from here to the Thai borders. And we always use lots of time with the Thai currency, which is baht, Thailand baht, and also local currency real. We use some dollars here, but the dollars here is not so common because they are remote areas, so sometimes they don't know how to see, how to read fake or the real American dollars. Yes. You want to make a group picture here? Bye. They leave me, like alone. They not keep me, not raise me good because I have to do whatever I want, because I want to eat. So my family cannot make a good food. Cannot find a better food to eat. So I just go whatever I want. Like sometimes I collect the frog from the field. So there I collect the crab, and wherever I saw the hole, I just put my hands in, no matter snake or non-snake. So that's what they say that, what they say that. Nhung brother đối với rằng nhung đi lục cái đám á nè. Lục cái đám. Ngay có trong kho là của lý chúng ta chạy cái xa mình. Cái xa nó mới chỉ có bọt trong đây mà đó. Nông ai cái xa. Lúc trong nó xiêm riêng lắm. Nhung chỉ bật thiên nuôi không được xiêm riêng lắm. Chẳng chẳng tới trong pot thì cá tao su bọc nhom tao su bần ná ban lo bần ná nè đây nhom prakota nhom trên bị phô mấy tới nhom không biết gì tới they said that when I'm moved from here with my whole family, have nothing with me. Even I have only one short trouser, and my t-shirt is kind of not a good looking. So I leave it from my home to the border Thailand by walking for 3 days. 3 days from here to get there. And then in the midway, we was stuck with the fighting between Khmerus and Vietnamese at that time. So we have to hide in a very small mound, hide very in a small, what we call the a small, yeah, a small, whatever we can hide. Yes, so, but they could not believe I survived because many bombs would drop around, and among 10 people that moved here, 5 already died. 5 already died, like adults died, but except another few adults and a few children that survived after the hard fighting in that zone, including me. I was injured by one of the bullets. Yes. So that day surprised me. Could not believe that I can finally to make my life better, and finally to come back home, and finally I can help something to the children. They could not believe that. Yes. So this is a big give back. Yes, it's a big give back. Nhóm mà vô bao có chùm tư đó là chùm rôm á nè. À bên đó có bánh cái này khăn mình sẽ không phải nhóm rôm á. Và bánh như khăn á nè. Và chứ mình phải quật. And we saw lots of dead body all over with bad smell along there. So people at those days looks like animals, and no one can help each other. Whatever you can move your head, you have to move forward. Don't look around. Otherwise you will kill by landmine or by bomb along the way to get there. So the people that move over there to the refugee camp, it's very difficult way to escape. Yes. Mình change that me now. Right, so she's gonna leave now. She's gonna leave to my house now, okay? Nhóm tư tiên bài, thì đi quả bán đây chứ. Chúng tôi vinh gì. Mà chơi nhá. Chơi bài. Bài chú nghe nói vậy đó. Bài chơi. Say thank you and all goodness. And thank you for you coming to this village to learn about what the people living here, yes, how hard life of the people here. Yes. Okay, bye. Yeah. I'm gonna show you how that I live with my grandma. After my mom was separate, so that is the house we are living in. Okay, let's go. You must see anything? I do job. I do job, man. Out there, me. After the rice already have a little bit up, turn green, no rain. No rain for a month. And now rain start back. So finally most of the rice fields already died. Most of the rice already died. And they said that this year is the issue of the crop, not a good crop.
Just had one grand last night. How much less will they get than, acre? Yeah, like how much less money will they get as to the good crop to a bad to this usually when is what we call a good crop is 1 acre, or we call hectares here, can make like 3 tons. But they expect this year will be less than that, maybe half of those crop, due to the weather not good, no rain. So 3 tons? 3 tons and a good one. And how much is 3 tons? 3 tons, how much? Mấy mặt to như lúc ăn vài mà to. Mấy quá nè. Đi rồi mấy tón về mua rồi nè. Mua rồi lá nè. So, 3 ton is about $600. 3 ton about $600. So this year, half of those will be not good. So they mean less. Yeah, the whole village same amount. Because in the same weather, same area. They divided. Yeah, each family had 1 or 2 hectares. One of those had 1 or 2 acres. So most of them have half of the product compared to the last year's. Due to the weather issue is not good, and the weather is not good here. So a lot of them maybe in the off-season will be heading to Thailand. Yeah, in the off-season maybe they planning to go to Thailand. I think about 50% of the community went to Thailand already, including my sister, in order to find better income. Because in Thailand you can make more money than you work here, because the income fee or daily fee will be more compared to here. Yes. For what film? For what film? Film này ai? Là film trên net người ta câu cùng na film cắt nên nó tiền film. Ở đây chú đây còn là trong đơn thả trên được thôi nhưng mà của man chứ á nè hay chuẩn bị tôi của ấy chứ á nè luôn là phụ mình chặt mình thở ấy chứ á nè luôn trong đơn chi việc của bố phải dương ba chia đưa được biết là dừng gì tới thà hạn tới thà đưa đi dụ sai nữa là ba một quạt một quạt ba mò thư chia dụ rộng tre
អីហ្នឹង
ពីដើមធ្វើអី
ពីដើមធ្វើអី
ណែ
អានេះដល់គាត់ថាគាត់ជាគ្មានវត្តទេតាមមូលហេតុអីបានជាឡើងនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីកើតហ្នឹងមកពីពុទ្ធវិញរបស់គាត់មកពីគូក្បាលរបស់គាត់បាទការប៉ុនប្រសពរបស់គាត់ការទៅក្នុងប្រទេសបាន
ខ្ញុំនៅសៀមរាបនោះខ្ញុំនៅសៀមរាបខ្ញុំនៅសៀមរាបខ្ញុំជាប្រធានមួយនៅក្នុងអង្គការមួយណាចឹងអ្វីៗខ្ញុំធ្វើចេញពីការគិតរបស់ខ្ញុំចឹងទៅពីពាក្យព័ន្ធនឹងឯកសារមួយចំនួនដែលថាហេតុអីបានខ្ញុំអាចធ្វើបាននឹងវាទាមទារការប្រវត្តិឬក៏ពីការតស៊ូរបស់ខ្ញុំមកដើមមកចឹងណាហើយគិតមើលយើងសួរបងខ្ញុំមកនេះសួរមកសួរគាត់កាពីតូចគាត់ថាអានេះមិនបានប៉ុណ្ណេះទេទៅស្អីមកខ្ញុំវាវេទនាណាទៅខ្ញុំវេទនាប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំរៀនខំរៀនចេះ
បាទទីវាមកដូចជាលោកកុយយើងនេះលោកបីយើង
ណា
ស្អាងទៅមើលខ្ញុំនិយាយថាអាកុយនេះក៏ពីដើមប៉ុនទៀនណាក្តិតមីក្រូហ្នឹងអាណាសក់ហ្នឹងនិយាយខ្លួនឯងដែរកុយ
ហ្នឹងចឹងហើយបានខ្ញុំមិនជាអ្នកបកកែល្បីដល់ចឹងទេខ្ញុំគាត់ថាជាផ្នែកមួយទូចចឹងណាផ្នែកមួយទូចទេមិនល្បីដល់ប៉ុណ្្នឹងទេ
អ្នកចម្រៀងស្អី
គាត់ចូលប្រៃមកសាប្រៃមកគាត់មកប្រៃពីអាមេរិកមកឆ្ងាយបងចេះប្រៃទេវិជាអត់ចេះប្រៃពូជthey love to have American cigarette. How the smoke looks like, how the taste.
នេះបងមិនថាចង់ទីគោលសួរវាជាសំដីបាននេះគេក្នុងមកជាកោនោះគេតែរីកគោលសួរវិញដល់ទៅខ្លះអាចជួយទៅខ្ញុំដាក់
ចុះខ្ញុំមិនជួយដងណាសួរបងខ្ញុំជួយដងនៅពូនេះច្រើនណាជួយដងឲ្យពួកខ្ញុំជួយសាលារៀនណាធ្វើសរសើរជួយមួយចំនួនណាជួយមុំយកទេណាមុំចែកមុំមកអូន
ទីណាសុំដងមក50ទីណាអានេះវិញនិយាយពីរឿងថតព្រះវិញអូនមិនបានលុយតលបានណាអូនគាត់បានជាគំនិតអូនបានជួយជាគំនិតដោយថាបងខាងជំនឿជាតិយើងគាត់ជាមានថវិកាអូនជាជួយជាគំនិតអូនទៅណាក៏មិនសយុទ្ធ
បាទគុណបង
រួយធ្វើអី
they would like to say when the new water will arrive I say no plan no plan they want to have water well because theyគាត់ជាតារាភាពយន្ត
ហើយ
នៅអាមេរិកគាត់ជាកូនប្រធាន
ណាឡប់ណា
កូនប្រធានខ្ញុំទៅការឲ្យមេ
ខ្ញុំចង់បានប្រាក់ទេ
ហើយគាត់ជាអ្នកធ្វើឯកសារណាឯកសារពីបងជីវិតខ្ញុំណា
ចាយមកដល់ជាតិយន្តមកដល់
they said that to be honest they're surprised that
blind
people or Barang or the Western come to see this village. To be honest, they never seen.
what they call, this is big surprise. Big surprise. A big surprise. He taught me in kindergarten. So now he cannot move because he was accident by the traffic. I mean the car hit him when he moved into the village here. So it's almost half of his body could not move. Move a little bit. Then grew lán bóng cái bông ăn của bông phi điên này. Cho lấy cho được bó nó ban na thì vô với lấy. Sẽ la nó mấy tư tư ca đấy, tư ca đấy. Tư ca đấy. I think good picture with my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Was made when I was here, and they have all the children to dig, and in order to keep some water we can use during the break time, or the whole community can use the waters. So it's quite old reservoir, just like reservoir. This is the end of the village. This village had about 100 families living here. It's about 200 students in here. And the majority of these students they go to school, but most of them they drop out in between with 5 and 6. And almost 90% don't go to the middle school, because the distances of the school and expenses of the school supply and transportation. So if you go to the middle school, you have to go to town, to about 10 miles away from here. If they don't have motorbike or bicycle, it's difficult to make it. And difficult, you back and forth with 10 miles away to the school is difficult. So the most important here is they don't have middle school here, and the majority of the students have dropped out very late. Early, like grade 5, grade 6. So this is kind of not good system. Yes, and the teacher not so much show up at school every day, and the school, let's say, 1 or 2 days a week, and the rest of the students stay home. And then some student, if the teacher late like that or the teacher never show up, sometimes they don't come to school. So make the uneducated people will increase due to the teacher salary and other impact with the student here. So in fact, the children here or the people here, they did not pay attention much on education. They said that education is not very important because us because when you graduate school, you have no job to do. So that is what the point. So that is the reality of the concept of the people who live in here. They never evaluate to the education is good, they never thought. But of course, they saw that myself, one of the example in the community. But the majority of the student is not like me, so they scare or they nervous when they go to town. They feel, oh, I don't have anything. How to go to do that? Yes, so that means a different kind of the idea that student cannot reach the goal because they think a lot of issues. They never volunteer themselves. Okay, I have to go, even I'm poor, but I should do to find how their lives better.